Interview with Robert Martin, member of the CRPD committee. Robert, can you tell us where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand and I come from a small town called Whanganui, which is a town of about 40 to 43,000 people.
How did you become a disability rights activist?
Well, it was way back in the late 70s when we went on strike because a friend of mine wasn't getting a fair deal, so we decided to go on strike, and then I also started the movement that we have now in New Zealand called People First, although it wasn't called that back in the old days. So yeah, and just been involved in a lot of closing our last institution in New Zealand.
How did you become a committee member?
The Minister for Disabilities in New Zealand, um, People First, which is the organisation I come from, and I'm a life member of it as well, put my name forward, and the Minister of Disabilities actually picked me to represent New Zealand. So my name went forward from New Zealand, and I did a lot of uh, speed dating, as it were, because I had to meet 75 countries that from around the world, and yeah, it was just one country after another country after. So yeah, it was really an experience.
How was the experience of chairing a session at the CRPD committee?
I mean, I have chaired before. I mean, I even chaired one of the IDA meetings some years ago in New York. So I have chaired before, but not on a big stage like this. Um, and I said to Audrey, well, I'll probably need some help because I've never done it in this kind of big um, system before. So yeah, and like she probably did for other people, she wrote things down for me, and of course my assistant wrote things down in kind of New Zealand language so I can understand as well.
What do you want to achieve in the next years of your mandate?
I really believe in Article 12 and Article 19, which is living in the community, but to me Article 12 is the life of the convention because I remember being involved in Article 12, and you know, so many people with disabilities were not in the convention without Article 12, and I think that's why it's so important to me because, you know, like a lot of my friends, we can go to New York, we can come to Geneva, but for people with 24/7, you know, support, they'll never ever get the opportunity to do something like this. So they actually needed to be in the convention. So, you know, I still want to drive that. Health is really important for me, but also the right to vote, the right to marry. I mean, the convention is really important to me because it's about, we have this thing now, and it's just such an important mechanism for people with disabilities, so we can actually have the right to speak and to do the things that we can achieve. I also want to do probably some more leadership work because I love leading. I like to be a leader, and I think for me it's about a pathway for other people to follow as well. You know, I've always said I don't want to be the last. I mean, I might be the first person with an intellectual disability to be on this committee, but I certainly don't want to be the last. So it's making a path for other people to follow. And I guess I've done that all my life, is making a path for other people to follow. And they'll do it their own way, and that's fine. But it's making sure that people with an intellectual disability get the chance to be leaders and to contribute to the world on a world stage.